Hi everyone, this is Yami again. We are going to discuss about Danmachi Volume 18, which contains Freya versus Hestia Familia. This is the second wargame in the series. The first one is on Season 2, when Hestia Familia fight Apollo Familia. Now in Volume 18, it's about Freya arc, and this will gonna happen in the upcoming Season 5 of Danmachi. Volume 18 is about the wargame between Hestia Familia and Freya Familia. Other than Ryu's parts, I don't think there's too much here that adds to last novel's ending. That said, behind Volume 14, I think this is the second most popular novel in the series. While Loki Familia seemed certain to be in the wargame on Hestia Familia's side, they actually end up not doing so because of the guild's orders. Fearful that dungeon exploration will be harmed if either Loki Familia or Freya Familia suffer major losses, the head of the guild makes a deal with Finn, exchanging information about the deepest levels of the dungeon for Loki, Familia not participating. Hestia hopes that Ai's might help anyway, but she does not, having been told specifically to sit out by Otter, who cites a favor she owes him. If you want to know what is it, you need to read Sword Oratoria to know how that came about. In the time before the war game, Ryu finds her goddess Astria outside the city, and she levels up from 4 to 6. Bell levels up to 5 thanks to his training with Hayden from last volume. The war game is held on an island and is Take the Flower. Officially, it's hide and seek. Every god and goddess in the war game has to be with their familia on the island and wearing a flower. To win the game, all of the flowers have to be taken from that side's gods. So for Freya to lose, just her flower has to be taken as she is the only one on her side. The war game begins, and Freya's Familia has the upper hand as their expert healers are able to heal off the damage from Hestia Familia's trump card, their magic swords. Bell is tasked with sneaking off alone to Freya using Hestia Familia's main attack as a distraction, but he is discovered by Ottar and enters a losing battle. Morale is dropping low on Hestia Familia's side when Ryu suddenly arrives to the wargame, showing off her new level 6 abilities to defeat Hogni, seizing the momentum shift from Ryu's win. Hedian betrays Freya Familia and defeats their healers with his lightning magic to give Hestia Familia the advantage. Ryu leaves to help Bell against Otter and is joined by Mia there. Mia battles Otter to buy time as Ryu heals Bell with her magic. As they wait for the healing to finish, Ryu asks Bell what he hopes to do when he sees Freya. Bell says he wants to help her, although he knows he's the reason Seer was hurt to begin with. Ryu calls him awful for this, and Bell laughs, saying she's likely right, but that's how he is. Ryu smiles in response. Bell's healing finish, and they are about to enter the battle, when Ryu suddenly confesses to him, taking Bell completely by surprise, and the reader as well, I have no doubt. Ryu goes ahead without waiting for an answer, and after a moment to gather himself from his confusion, Bell follows. This is not anything I imagined Ryu's confession would be, but I have no complaints about it. I think it's really well done. Hayden joins Mia, Bell, and Ryu in fighting Otter. It's a long battle lengthened by Otter using his skill that increases his strength to about level 8, and Haruhime arriving to level boost Bell, Ryu, Mia, and Hayden, Bell level 6, Ryu level 7, Mama Maya level 7, and Hayden level 7, respectively. More things happen, and none of it is very compelling. But Bell uses an Argonaut-charged punch in the end to stagger Otter. This buys him the little time he needs to reach Freya, outracing Alan, another level 6 member of Freya Familia specializing in speed. When she sees him, Freya confesses to Bell once again and tries to charm him. But Bell is unmoved, taking her flower to win. In the aftermath, Freya Familia is disbanded, and Freya is at the tavern ready to leave the city. Bell stops her and tells her that he will watch over to keep her from doing harm the way Sir teased him he should be in the cathedral. This ends Volume 18 and Freya's arc. I'm sure this is obvious, but I don't feel this a well-written novel. The main focus of this arc, Freya, was lost. For the first 16 volumes, she was almost always the smartest character whenever she appeared, yet she was outwitted so many times in these last 2 volumes. True, the author tries to justify it by saying her vision was clouded and that she didn't know what she really wanted. Maybe some readers will be fine with it. For me, it's forced. That's contained Volume 18 of Danmachi, and if you want more video like this, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you won't miss our next upload.